Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to take a look at a really rather exciting new product, which I think is going to, might frustrate a few people. Let's put it that way. You see, what is coming along was announced this morning. We've got ourselves the Team Rocket Attache case set. Nice. And it is, as some might have guessed, it's an Attache case. It's kind of awesome. It is a big Team Rocket case. That's basically it. Okay, no, I'm lying to you. That's not exactly it. But that is the big main selling point we're looking at here. Cool. Now, what we are paying for this is we are paying 14,900 yen. 14,900 yen is the RRP for this, which, if you want to be talking in terms of dollars, which I know most of you probably work in a little more than yen, don't think that's an unfair statement, then 14,900 yen equates to somewhere in the region of $100. Like, it's $99.78 if you want to be a pedant, but it's $100, pretty much dead on. And you get yourself 30 packs of Glory of Team Rocket as well. That's what you get to booster box. You get yourself a booster box of Glory of Team Rocket, and you get yourself this case, and you basically pay $100. Cool. And this is not for everybody, honestly. And that's okay. There's going to be a bunch of people that look at this and go, it's not for me. Not interested, don't want that. That's absolutely fine. Because you see, a booster box is 5,400 yen. So you're basically paying 9,500 yen just for the case. Pretty much, just over a third of this is the box. So just under 2/3 of it is the Attache case here. And that's up to you if you want to be trying to find this. Now, there are a bunch of other products, by the way, we will look at in a minute. It's not just the case we're looking at here. But that's where we need to start. So we got this case. It's about $100 and it comes with a booster box. Which, to be fair, on the secondary market right now, Japanese booster boxes, the new ones, cost about this much anyway. So getting this at retail would be huge. The thing is, it's being sold at the Pokemon Center. Right now, it is only being sold at the Pokemon Center. That is the only place it's actually being made available. It's currently, it's going to be sold at the Pokemon Center online, and then it may be sold in physical Pokemon Centers at a later date. That is currently unknown. But like I told you the other day when I was telling you about products getting more difficult to buy from Japan, this is a very sought-after product. It's going to be very hyped. So it is one of those you're only going to be allowed to buy if you have authenticated your phone number. So it's being sold by lottery, but you can only enter the lottery if you've authenticated your phone number over on the Pokemon Center in Japan. Which basically means you need to have a Japanese phone number. Not to be mean, but yeah. You're going to need to have a Japanese phone number to make this work. It's going to make it a lot more difficult to get hold of. And, well, I suppose it depends how you look at it. If you are in Japan and you have a Japanese phone number, then it's actually going to be easier to get hold of because you're not going to have as many people entering the lottery. If, however, you are outside of Japan and trying to join in, but you're not able to authenticate your phone number, that is going to be a lot more difficult. So yeah, good luck. This might actually be a good time to remind you about the 20th anniversary. It came out almost 10 years ago now, but there was a 20th anniversary Team Rocket special case which was released, which was a similar kind of thing. That actually came with a deck box, and it came with a coin, and it came with sleeves, and 2 promos, Giovanni's Scheme and Here Comes Team Rocket. That was actually in an era where it was slightly less ridiculous trying to get hold of these products. That era is gone. And by the way, if you're trying to pick up that stuff now, oh my word, is it very expensive. Trying to get that set with everything included is quite ridiculous at this point. So what we've got is for about $100, we got a case, and that case also comes around with a box of the set. But it actually fits a lot of stuff in. You can fit all kinds of various stuff in there. I mean, on the website, you can, apparently, this is what they're telling us, you can hold 2 deck cases, a playmat case, a 500ml plastic bottle, and cards for deck adjustment. Cool. But there's a whole bunch of other products which are coming out as well. And these are going up on the Pokemon Center. And what we've got here are we got sleeves and a deck box, which are just Glory of Team Rocket. It is the Glory of Team Rocket booster pack artwork, but now we've got it on sleeves and a deck box, which to be fair is pretty standard in Japan. This is something that Japan does all the time, where they just release sleeves and a deck box with the set on there. These are coming out, by the way, it seems on the 18th of April. These are going to be pretty gosh darn cool. And then obviously the theory is that you can choose among these to actually go ahead and pop them in your new case. But I'm going to be real with you. If you're able to pick up one of those cases, if you get lucky and you're able to find one, you really don't want the sleeves and deck box. You want this sleeves and deck box combination. These are deck shield and flip case, but it's kind of like a faux leather flip case. These are more premium products. But also they've just got the black with then the red R on, which just match the case perfectly. Opening up your new fancy big case to find the Glory of Team Rocket stuff, it's going to look a little bit jarring. It's not going to look right. But opening it up to find this sleeves and deck box, that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to look just fine by me. But there's more. We've also got ourselves a long card box Team Rocket. So this is exactly what it says on the tin. It is a long card box. It is a long box used to store cards. It's got a whole flip mechanism, and it's got a magnet to keep it shut. And it's all very premium, and this is very deliberate. We've then got a rubber playmat Team Rocket, which, well, it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's a rubber playmat, but it is just a black playmat. It's got the red R for Team Rocket on there, and then all the sections being marked out have been marked out in red. As you might imagine, because it is a Team Rocket playmat. It looks beautiful. How am I going to transport that, wussy? I hear you shouting. Well, don't worry, they've got that covered as well, because there is a playmat case Team Rocket, which is going to be coming out as well. And this is, it's a playmat case. And it works quite nicely. It's going to keep your playmat nice. It fits with everything else we've got on here. It looks like a very nice premium product. What about my damage counters, I hear you say? Well, don't worry. They thought about that as well. There is a damage counter case, which again, same kind of basic design. The design is very simple. It's just black with a red R on, but that is Team Rocket at the end of the day. So the product we started talking about here is just the case and a box of cards, as in a booster box, for $100. But then we got all these other things coming as well. And if that's not enough, we've also got all of this. Just a bunch of Team Rocket stuff. If you have a close look at the t-shirts, you can see that they've actually got a Pokemon hidden in there. So there's a Golbat, there is a Weezing, there's a Mewtwo, there's a Raticate. There are a bunch. It's very cool. There's also a tie. I kind of want the tie. I want an official Pokemon necktie. This seems pretty cool. There's a baseball cap and trousers, which look very similar to the trousers that were released on the English Pokemon Center a while ago, but with a slightly flashier logo on the pocket. If you are a fan of Team Rocket, this is ridiculous news. And look, I'm not going to lie to you, this case is going to be a pain to get hold of. There's a reason why the case is firstly being sold by a lottery, but secondly being sold by a lottery, but specifically to people who have authenticated their phone number on the Japanese website. Like, none of this is a coincidence. It's a pain, and I understand people aren't going to be terribly happy about it, and that all makes perfect sense. But at the end of the day, you kind of get it. It's going to be ridiculously popular. Everything else I've shown you here, there's going to be various levels of popularity. I'm sure some of the accessories are going to be pretty sought after, like the playmat, but there's probably going to be a few others that at least stay in stock for 5 minutes. That's what I'm hoping anyway. For now, I want to know what you think about all of this. I want to know how much of a fan you are of Team Rocket. I want to know how excited you are for Glory of Team Rocket to set. And of course, I want to know which of the merch I've shown you in this video makes you go, ooh. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Get us? Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.